Hello, this lesson we're going to use the print function and write comments using hashtags. And suppose now that you have downloaded Python so that you have it on your computer. Then if you want to use the download version, you need to find it on your computer. And I will find mine here. You'll find it wherever you have your downloads. So here Python, and then press idle Python. So what we get now is a window in the interactive mode. So here I can do print hi. And here the interactive mode, I can do one line of code, press enter, and that line of code will be executed. I can do another one. Like this. If I want to write a longer program, and then I need to go here, File, and New File. So here is my new file now, where I can write longer programs, which I'm going to do now. And I suggest that you follow and do the same that I'm doing to learn. I'll write here, lesson. Like this. So what I just did now was to write a comment. So the comment starts with a hashtag. And so Python ignores all lines starting with hashtag. And so we can use hashtag and then we can write comments. These are called comments. And they are used to explain what is happening. So if you go back to a program, then it might be difficult to understand the code. Then you can read the comments. Or if there's another programmer reading your program, that programmer can then read your comments and understand what is happening. So now we will print. I'll write hello. So now that I'm here in the script mode, I need to save my file here. So we'll go to save as. Here. Now that we have saved it, we can run it here, run module, and it will execute here. So here it says hello, and as you noticed, these 3 lines have not been printed at all. Nothing happened with them. What we get is hello, and we can do another line. And now we've got 2 lines in our program. We need to save it again, and now to save it we can use the short command Ctrl S. I'll write that here. So So once your file is named, all you have to do is press Ctrl S. I'll do that now. And we can go here to run it, run module, or we can just press F5. That's faster. Now I need to say this again because I added another line of comments. So Ctrl S and F5. Hello, nice to meet you. The 2 lines were executed. And then I'll explain to print. So when we want to print something, we write the command print, start bracket, quote marks, double quotes or single quotes, what we want to print, end of quote marks and end of bracket. So we can also use single quotes. So here we're using single quote marks. So Ctrl S and run F5, and this is what we get, the 3 lines. And then we can have if we want to have some empty lines, I'll show you. All we have to do is print like this. I want to have some space in between. Ctrl S and F5. Now we get an empty line in between our phrases. So I'll write that here as well. That's what you do to get an empty line. And let's do an example. Right, we want to print your name, address and city on 3 lines with comments. So then we'll start with a comment. Then print. And then another comment. And right, now to save, Ctrl S and F5. Here we go. Hello, nice to meet you, lovely weather, and then we get the 3 lines of information. Now, suppose that we want to do another example. We want to keep this, but we don't want it to be printed each time, then we'll do this. 3 double quote marks or single quote marks here, and also at the end. Now all this turned green and will not be printed. So I will write a comment about this to skip or to deactivate. To deactivate a whole block of code, use quote marks before and after. It will turn green and this will all be skipped. So let's do an exercise. Oh, I forgot the hashtag. Right, so now you do this exercise. Try doing it. And I'll show you one more thing before we end. So what happens now that all this, it's too long because we want to keep our code here. Then what we can do is use backlash and enter like this. So I'll write a comment. To break up, I should say. So now we'll print this, so Control S and F5. Actually, I'm going to have another one of these ones. F5, fresh one. So now, see, it will print as if I didn't have the backlash at all. I'll show you, we can actually do that more time, but now it's fine because we can see the whole program here. But just to show you, I can put backlash here and here, backlash, enter, and then I will save it, Control S and F5. And it's going to print in the same way. And that's it for today, and do practice, think of some more exercises and practice to use the print function. Bye.